Alright, hello everybody, it is Granarite, and here we are back with another episode of Let's Play Assassin's Creed Unity. And we're going to be going around and getting the rest of the viewpoints, I hope, in this episode. We're definitely going to try. Because then we'll have all that fast travel open to us.
Get the hell out of here, run! Don't bloody move!
Eh bien, c'était inapte. Quelque chose les agite.
Alright.
Agile, mais probablement.
So I keep going around until we get to this next viewpoint. Alright, that was a good blind tackle. There's a bunch of guys over there. Can I get up this? Is there a... I'd like to take a lift up because I know we get points by doing that, but it doesn't seem like there's one immediately available. Well, there's a guy up here with a quest for us. But we'll be skipping that quest for now, as we've been, you know, not doing a lot of them. The Austrian conspiracy. Nice that I picked the right side for the first time. Boom! Remember, this just makes it easier, so as we go to complete stuff, we now just have all these fast routes available to us to go get things done and get things collected and such. I think our last one was just straight in. Here's a chest pretty close, an initiate chest. We'll go get that. Also was a white chest over here. It looks like it's up. I don't see steps in here. Is there a window out back? Easy peasy. Need that Mooney. Well, that was a weird route to take, but okay. I'm gonna go see about renovating this social club. I think we might have enough for it. It would be really nice to start getting these renovated too, so we start getting more money. We have the Palais des Vosges. This square was originally named the Place Royale by Henry IV, who oversaw the design of its 36 pavilions. The king had requested perfect symmetry, 4 arcades and 2 rows of high windows for each pavilion. The square obliterated the field where some decades before Henry II had suffered a mortal wound in a jousting tournament and died in a building nearby. With the advent of the Revolution, it was no longer acceptable to carry a name honoring royalty, and the square underwent several name changes before in 1792 settling upon a name to honor the regiment of volunteers from the Vosges who came to save the Republic. Since the historian doesn't want to be specific about the Republic was what the Republic was saved from, I'm going to let you pick your preference from the following list: Austrians, Martians, zombie hordes. We just crossed through here.
Whose side are you on then? What are you saying? Who are you fighting? Hey, you need to calm down. I get it. Got this covered then.
Easy enough.
C'est amusant.
Oh, hi. They didn't do it.
Your leg's feeling heavy, mate. Something's going on. Damn it! Hurry!
Venant de vous, je me satisferai de votre ombre.
Oh, we got a new outfit for that one. 5,000. Okay, well, we do not have that much.
Il va se faire mal.
Moi? Que vas-tu faire là? Commandez-nous.
I think I saw that there was a blue chest over this way.
What gives you the right? Right. That's your answer then.
There it is. There's also a artifact down here, just on the wall out in the street.
Oh, si c'est ton cœur que je sens. Est-ce vraiment moi? Nous sommes d'accord.
We're getting close to that 5,000 it says we need. Boulevard des Theatres. Thanks to Jean-Baptiste Nicolet and his royally approved theater dubbed Spectacle des Grands Danseuses et Sauteurs de Roy, the Boulevard du Temple in the north of Paris developed what could be called a continuous fair. The theater brought in all types of entertainment along with cafes, caterers, and wine merchants. In addition to the shows inside the venue, actors are hired to play out small scenarios called parades on a balcony in front of the theater in order to attract spectators. The construction of several theaters towards the end of the 18th century, no less than 60 new theaters built between 1774 and 1789, prompted the establishment of entertainment networks that became ongoing fairs. The revolutionary merely expedited this desire to free the theater from the oppression of the Ancien regime that prevented the public from expressing itself. At the National Convention, Robespierre commended the educational side of theatrical arts, and on January 13, 1791, the National Assembly abolished royal privileges, unshackled the theater, and acknowledged as human rights author's royalties, which had been written off on August 4th, 1789, along with other privileges.
Que diable se passe-t-il?
Wait for this guy to stop looking for us. Says there's a chest up there, but I don't see what its difficulty is. It is a 1. We can get it. There we go. Money, money. I wanted you to hop into that tree. That was weird. Alright, this shows there's a chest here, but how difficult is it? It's a 2, so we're gonna let it go. I don't want to go inside. I really wanted to stay outside. Yeah, and that's why.
Spot a revolution! He pissed off in a hurry.
Still trying to find a way to get all the way up. Can't jump that. There we go. This isn't even the right thing. It's like over here. Easy. Right now, if I fast travel here, I can go get these ones to the south. We have everything to the north now of the city isle. What's this? Phrygian cap. The Phrygian cap was originally a symbol worn by Paris, the son of Prima from Phrygia, that would be taken up in late Roman iconography, as well as the symbol of the Parisian Saint-Cloud. Revolutionary aesthetics were particularly inspired by classical culture and therefore by the Greco-Roman world. The pileus was a soft conical cap given by Roman masters to their slaves once they were freed. The cap was adopted by the Sans-Culottes in 1792. For 2 years, I made someone at school believe the Phrygian cap was a form of birth control. No real relevance here, just proud. The Pont à Double. The original Pont à Double was built under the reigns of Francois I in 1515 as a means of transporting the sick to the Hotel Dieu. The name comes from the toll in Poles, the double denier. The toll was extremely unpopular and was finally put in 1789. I think there's a chest in here. Cockade up here. Got a chest in here. Chest is up though. I can't quite see it. We're just gonna let it go for now. That's a bit of money. Somebody doesn't like me climbing up here. There's a lot of guys that don't like me climbing up here. Why would you do that?
I've got a message for you! Citizen, stop! Hey, you want some?
Go up.
Half-water, you son of a pox-ridden whore!
Alright. So now wait for him to not see me.
Hé, l'ami, on cherche à s'informer par ici.
Renuer le moineau.
La Bievre. While the La Bievre is a small river, like hundreds of others in France, the fact that it flows into the Seine at the very heart of the city makes its economic importance surpass that of its flow, an honorable 42 cubic meters per second nonetheless. I think that's historian code for it was a vast and thorough river of shit. The river runs for a length of 32 kilometers and at its widest point measures 4 meters. Today it is virtually out of sight, concealed by the urban landscape. The origin of its name is still subject to debate. Beaver in Celtic. It is doubtful since the river's weak current is hardly conducive to the survival of these busy semi-aquatic rodents, and yet this creature figures on the coat of arms of the small town of Bievres, near to its source. However, Beber also refers to the color of mud, which is the exact color of the river's water due to the clay-rich soils it churns up well before the tanneries that pollute it further downstream. Another line of reasoning suggests that the name originates from the Latin verb bibere, to drink, as a result of the many bistros along its bank. A barside joke, perhaps? Is it me, or are they overthinking this? We keep going along the border here. We'll get to this social club.
Hold it! The word citizen!
Nope.
You can't stop us!
Hey, I was just walking. $10,000 for that one. Wow.
Over here.
Saint Marcel. Along with the Faubourg Saint Antoine, the Faubourg Saint Marcel, located on the left bank in south of Paris, was the city's other foremost working class neighborhood. The river Beavray runs through it. The district was renowned for its tanneries, for the manufacture of blankets, as well as for hosiery, dyeing, and laundry. Sounds like a crazy place where anything could happen. The imposing Manufacture des Gobelins, where the finest tapestries in France were produced, was located here. The district was made famous by Jean-Jacques Rousseau's description. I had imagined the city of a most imposing appearance, as beautiful as it was large, where one could see only splendid streets and palaces of marble or gold. As I entered the Faubourg Saint-Marceau, I saw nothing but dirty, stinking little streets, wretched black houses, a general air of squalor and poverty, beggars, carters, menders of clothes, sellers of herb drinks and old hats. All this so affected me at the outset that all the real magnificence I have since seen in Paris has not been sufficient to efface my first impression, and I have always retained a secret aversion against living in the capital. Rousseau later became the patron saint of website travel reviewers. I'll go ahead and get that.
Me faire peur avec ces deux outres à vin?
I'll pick that up as well. Hi.
Oh, quel dommage.
We want those creed points anyways.
Stay there, Cezanne!
Alright, so we can wait for the church. Initiate chest here, that's nice. Oh, we got Ezio's outfit now, okay. Did I miss it? Where's I don't see the little thing. No, it's just a stand on. I guess I'm supposed to just get up here. There's a cockade right below me, so we'll see about going down and getting that. Alright.
I'll get you!
Oh, I'm gonna get shot so quickly. Okay, let's try this again.
Cet homme passe sa vie sur les toits des immeubles.
There's an artifact in here. Is it outside? This seems like it's in an odd spot, unless it's like in the attic. On our way downstairs here. Sorry, there's a chest in here. I was trying to see if I can get it easy, but it looks like I need to unlock that door, which I can't unlock because it's a 2. So we'll just keep going.
Nous avions convenu de 200 pièces. Qu'est-ce que je vais dire?
Nope. Oh, there's an entrance here. Okay. The Pantheon. In 1744, King Louis XV vowed that if he recovered from smallpox, he would replace the ruined church in the Abbey of St. Genevieve with a new one. He recovered. Construction on the Pantheon began in 1755, and it was completed in 1780. The building stands 60 meters above the Siena, which is the highest point Paris's left bank. Although the building began as a church, it has changed hands several times over the years from church to state. In April of 1791, the remains of Mirabeau were placed here, turning the building into sort of a secular mausoleum. Later, when his secret correspondence with the king was revealed, Mirabeau's remains were removed. I bet he was livid. In fact, if he'd still had a grave, he'd probably been spending in it. Today, the building houses the bodies of France's greatest heroes, including Voltaire, Marie Curie, and Victor Hugo. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, hi. There we go. Of course, there's some hay on top. It looks like there's a nomad point over here.
De l'ABCS, le père de la consultante. Enfin, réalité, enrichie, augmentée.
There's a initiate chest over here.
Cœur de la paroisse de Montparnasse.
Money's nice.
Qui n'a pas sa gazette? Vous aurez appris à chercher.
I don't know about doing that one. That guy just dropped his loot. Did you see that? Come on, man.
Mais si tu veux, tu me laissais juste
Il a l'air de s'amuser.
Alright, we have Sorbonne. The Sorbonne is so famous that its founder, the Honorable Robert de Sorbonne, chaplain of Louis IX and the first advocate of the culture for all, is often overlooked. Isn't that disgraceful? What it would be like someone walking around Hastings and not spending every waking moment thinking of me. Having struggled to become a doctor of theology, he sought to facilitate the education of underprivileged children like himself. St. Louis offered him a house on Rue Campagule, along with a few of his own outbuildings, where Sorbonne subsequently built a school. 3 centuries later, Richelieu observed that the Sorbonne was falling into ruin and set about renovating it. In 1629, he undertook to rebuild the entire establishment, provided a place was left for his tomb. This was duly done. The subsequent masterpiece built by Girardon was carefully protected during the Revolution. Then in 1816, reestablished in the chapel of the Sorbonne once the return of Louis XVIII had been made official. Towards the end of the 19th century, the old Sorbonne of the Cardinal was rebuilt and extended. The Sorbonne has often been the subject of derision since Renaissance scholar Rabelais had made reference to bugs called Sorbonargres that devoured the intellect of thinkers. Cannot climb that. Let's go up the little tower here then. Right. Seems that there is a nomad point here. We'll see if we can get this. Easy enough. And then I think I saw on the map, like as we're going towards there, if I just went straight south a little bit, which you can see it on the map now, there's an initiate chest here.
What do you say? You've got this coming then. Die, you coward! Rather than irons. Moderate scum! Out for a trap!
You guys just have a lot of health. Well, we got one of them done. Wow, I'm actually surprised that we were able to get through that easy. Well, it took a little bit, but we did it. Shay's Templar outfit, okay. Don't know how to get in there right now, so we're just gonna leave that artifact. I just wanted to get the chest in case it had some mooney. Let's see if we can get through here anywhere. Palais de Jardin du Luxembourg. In 1612, Marie de Medici, widow of Henry IV of France, purchased houses there from the Duke of Piney Luxembourg to build a sumptuous palace to the designs of French architect Salome de Brosse. She wanted to call it the Medici Palace, but the Parisians who hated her kept using the name Luxembourg. Yes, she's one of those Medicis, but 100 years after Ezio knew them. In 1750, the Luxembourg became the first museum in Paris where visitors could view the paintings from the royal collection. In 1793, the Luxembourg Palace was briefly converted into the Mansion National de Sûreté, or National Prison. Danton was detained there before being sent to the guillotine, having done the same himself for so many of his enemies. Ouch. Nice little dig there. Of course, you wouldn't expect an historian to be sympathetic to an assassin sympathizer, would you? Also, I think it's fair to say that Danton kind of deserves it. In 1801, Bonaparte offered the building to the French Senate, the function it still serves today. Transformations overseen by architect Alphonse de Gisors. In 1836, modified the overall structure to the extent that Marie de Medici would probably not have recognized her former abode. The garden, however, is a favorite among Parisians. Keep going. There's plenty for you to grab onto here. Stop the ball. No! No! Well, butts.
Oh, now you got cold feet! Come here, and I'll ice the rest of you!
There we go. We have to climb it again. Alright. What we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4 more? Well, it's just the one. We can get that as long as we can take these guys out.
I'll sacrifice you, maggot!
These guys are pretty tough, though.
Take it from behind!
We'll get the big one gone. Oh, he got me. We are running a little low on medicine. Don't fire! None of them had any medicine on them. I mean, all of that for 450 money. Like, that was it. It's just all about getting that collectible. I'm so sorry, sir.
Bastard! Are you mad, citizen? Mind you keep the letter of the law, citizen.
All right. We're gonna run quite a way for this next one.
Honor.
Definitely need some more medicine. It looks like there's a place over here, so that's good.
Soyez le bienvenu ici, monsieur.
Alright, let's keep going. We're gonna finish getting all these viewpoints in this episode for sure. Hi. Oh, hi.
Hey! Do you want
Okay, here's another viewpoint for us. Synchronized. Excellent. Now if we go up towards this one. I don't think I can jump over really to that one. I can jump to this one.
Qu'est-ce qu'il faut pas entendre?
There was a social club over this way for renovation. See if we can get it. We'll get this cockade as we go by.
You weren't cheering. This looks like your heart's in it. We think you're a traitor. We've no use for the like you in the red.
Quoi rime cette agitation?
Oh, get over. Alright, we're getting close to this one. It looks like it's just over here.
Il est resté trop longtemps à la taverne.
Still need a bit more money. Which it looks like we could get if we get this viewpoint, go back and get our chest from Cafe Theater and then come back.
Tu dois en tête, toi.
Les Invalides, both Henry IV and Cardinal Richelieu had previously attempted in vain to set up a hospital for invalid soldiers. Louis XIV, the Sun King, solved the problem by taxing France's abbeys and laid the first stone on November the 30th of 1671. 5 years later, it was occupied by some 6,000 soldiers. In 1789, the Parisian mob stormed the hospital, seizing the cannon and muskets stored in its cellars for use in the storming of the Bastille. Some 50 years later, Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte would be entombed beneath the building's great gilded dome. Though today Les Invalides is primarily a museum, it still serves as a retirement home and medical center for roughly 100 elderly or injured veterans. New veterans, of course, not 100 blokes from 1780s who somehow lived this long. That make it a hell of an effective hospital. All right. So let's pop back over here really quick, which I cannot do. Was it because it was saving? If fast travel there. That's where I want to. Thank you.
Another late night film.
What does that bring our money up to? Yeah, we have enough now. We're gonna go get this one next, it looks like. Actually, this one's probably closer.
Excuse me. You get nothing from me, you mongrels. Ah! Ah!
So I should be heading right towards it. I remembered it being down this street.
I have a mission for you.
Alright, we have Le Chant du Départ, written by poet Marie-Joseph Chaudière to the music of Etienne Mehu. The song of the departure was often regarded as the brother of the Marseillaise. It was sung for the first time following the French troops' victory at the Battle of Fleurus in June 26, 1794, against the coalition army, Great Britain, Hanover Dutch Republic, and the Habsburg Empire, and was reused a few days later on July 14, 1794, to celebrate the anniversary of the storming of the Bastille. Originally entitled Hymn à la Liberté, it was renamed by Robespierre, who praised the lyrics as magnificent poetry. The words glorified the fighting passion of the French, ready to take on the world in the name of Republican freedom.
Funny, do you? The cop.
Pourquoi fait-il ça?
Encore apprendre. Et le respect de toute façon, on y tue.
La révolution sera le bien-être. Elle assurera le bien-être du plus grand nombre.
Bon, citoyen.
Là, tant pis pour laisser rival.
1,000 money back.
Suis-là, l'ami. Viens, je dis. Tu dois dire ça. Moi-même, je ne croyais pas.
Saint-Germain-des-Prés. Prior to the revolution, Saint-Germain-des-Prés was a popular area for nobility to have their country houses and towns abbey, and the town's abbey was one of the richest in France. The site first church was raised in the year of 1558. The revolutionary effectively turned the abbey from church to storehouse, and 15,000 tons of gunpowder were stockpiled in the refectory. Perhaps inevitably, an explosion destroyed part of the former abbey in August of 1794. Not that this prevented it from becoming the prison de l'Abbey, where some of the most atrocious massacres would take place in September 1793. Our sense of linear time perhaps inevitably exploded when Abstergo couldn't be bothered to fact-check their database. Can't jump that. Oh. Right.
Encore un disciple de Cagliostro suspendu.
Now we just have one last viewpoint to get. The criminals are on the other side of the wall, so I'm gonna let them go. We'll let him go. I'm not going to worry about him. He's probably guarding a treasure that I can't get right now. Palais Bourbon. The palace lay outside the former ramparts, but close to what was then Place Louis XV, now known as De la Concorde. At the time, it was a self-contained little city that provided a safe haven from the sprawling city. It was built on the whim of the illegitimate daughter, later legitimized Louis XIV, and the Marquis de Montespan. Louis XV purchased a plot to brighten up the south side of the square that would bear his name until 1790. In the revolutionary area, it was nationalized, and the Council of 500 gathered here to deliberate and legislate.
Il va se faire mal.
We just need to get on top of it, it looks like. All right. Looks like we have a little nomad chest just right over here we can pick up.
Les gens s'en foutent. Rest in peace.
And they're not going to let us get it, so we're just going to leave. Oh, I did get it. That was a lot of money. Ow.
You're a believer, cops! It's not nice to cut us out.
Alright. Huh. There's our nice cluttered map. Look at that. All right.
Help us.
I don't want to join.
We need your help. Join us.
Go away. Alright, so I just wanted to see how much income we were making a turn. $483. Okay. It's not a whole lot, but, you know, it's something. Alright, well, we are going to end this episode here. We do hope you all enjoyed the episode, and we're going to see you next time.